Reception.
Hi, this is room 903. Can you please wake me up at 7:30?
Yes, sir.
Could you give me a phone number for Leopold Kovac?
Let's see if he's in the directory. Yes. There are 3 pages of Leopold Kovacs. Do you know where he lives?
Sorry, no.
Then I'm afraid I can't help you, sir.
Could you please check how many Amanda Royces there are in the phone book, please?
Sure, sir. 3, 4, 5 pages, sir.
Oh, great, thanks. Could you please bring me up some dinner?
Yes, sir. What do you want?
It really doesn't matter. I'm not even hungry. It's just in case.
We've just hired a Japanese chef from the Kyoto Hilton. Fancy some sushi?
Sure, yeah, that'll be great. I can't find the Wi-Fi password. Where can I find it?
Maybe I forgot to give you the paper. Both the net and the password are MerrickHotel_free, all caps.
Okay, that's easy. Thanks. I just want to thank you for everything you did for me.
That's very kind. But to be honest, more than a thank you, I'd like a tip like the one you gave the waiter. Both the net and the password are... Amanda Royce.
Hi, Amanda? It's me, John, from the plane.
John, I was wondering if I'd see you again. What's up?
Well, I told you I'd phone you.
Sure, I'll take a day off.
Well, yes, but before I have to meet a guy. It's work-related. Some guy named Leopold Kovac. I think he works in the same company as you. Hey, maybe you could put me in contact with him? That way I could meet him, and after settling our business affairs, I could spend the rest of the day visiting New York with you.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try. I'll tell you more tomorrow.
Hello?
John, yesterday, they told me that you want to see me. My name is Leopold Kovac. When can you come?
Right now.
Okay, write my address down.
Sorry. I'll get right to the point, Mr. Kovac.
No, there's no need. Take your time. I have all day for you. There's no emergency. Ask me, I'll be completely honest. We're here to help, aren't we?
What happened to your arm?
My arm? Nothing at all. I fell down the stairs, that's all. So clumsy. Do you like Edgar Allan Poe? I could talk about him for hours. Do you know what amazes me? Because I'll tell you. If you read The Raven carefully, what you find is that...
Why exactly did you write about the cursed book?
It was a Trabex assignment. In the beginning, it was not a book. It was a private investigation for an anonymous sponsor. He paid me good money. And I said to myself, hey, Leopold, you mustn't miss this opportunity. No, you're not a kid anymore. You have an ex-wife and 3 cats to feed. And also...
Did you ever find the cursed book?
No. The trick with these things is to not find them. Because if you do, say goodbye to the mystery. And without the mystery, you say goodbye to your sales. I just made up some theories on its supposed origins and wrote some anecdotes that my informant told me, like the one about the painting. I've written 7 books about lost relics, and I've always been very careful never to investigate too much. You see, we're not the police, are we? The first one was Nefertiti's tomb, where I narrated the... which was amazing because
And who was that so-called informant?
I only know his surname, Scarpetta. He contacted me while I was researching in the Vatican. He promised to tell me all sorts of legends about the book if I published my own book about it. I asked Trabex, and they liked the idea.
Do you think you could find him?
No, he always contacted me in the strangest of ways. No, maybe he's a criminal, and he's afraid that I might call the authorities. People are so weird. The other day, this guy at the dentist's office, he looks at me, he says, You...
Exactly which theories about its origins did you find?
They speak of similar books in the Sumerian and Viking chronicles, and even in certain fragments excluded from the Bible. In my book, I reasoned they could all be our cursed book, but who knows? I'll be honest here, because I trust you, okay? I don't think there's a single connection, no, but one does have to sell books, of course. I did something similar in Forge of the Grail, my 3rd book. Did you read it? No. Anyway.
What can you tell me about the relationship between the Order of the Flesh and the book?
According to my informant, it was a satanic sect founded by some Gerard Some Jim, Jerry, I don't know.
Hines?
Hines? No. Anyway, it's all in my book. The thing is that they were in Ireland. No, Scotland. They were in search of the Philosopher's Stone, and, no, that wasn't it.
You mentioned a painting.
Yes, according to my informant, somewhere in the Vatican there's a painting showing the cursed book. He even showed me a picture, the one I used for my book's cover. But the cover illustration for my 5th book, Montezuma's Lost Gold, did you read? Anyway, it's even more interesting.
I really should be going now.
No, it's not late. It's early. Are you sure you don't want to stay? Maybe we can eat something while I tell you.
Sure, yeah. Well, maybe on another occasion. I'm much obliged, Mr. Kovac.
You see how easy it was to do me this little favor, Leopold? And we've managed to keep Seven Fingers unharmed. It could have been much worse.
I think I lost my cell. Maybe I left it somewhere in the hotel.
Let me see. If it's here, we haven't found it yet.
Will you please wake me tomorrow at 8 a.m.?
Of course. Lots of work?
No, actually, I don't even know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. This is John Yesterday. I think I left my phone at your place. Will you phone me at the hotel if you find it? Do you have Diablo?
You mean the burrito? Burrito Diablo?
Yes, I guess. Can you please have one sent to my room?
Of course, sir.
My name is John Yesterday. In the meantime, if you want...
Wie modus im Morgen verdagre, war, liege vorandig. Wies de Honska wieder? Dit neue Tigested, so war overdet.
Sorry.
Good morgen. You've almost convinced me you're the happy prince I'm looking for, Mr. Yesterday. Almost. There's a closed box on my hat. Do not touch it. Do not damage it. Open it, and you'll open your own past and future.
What's in the box?
Something that you, if you are you, gave to the founder of my order, and that came down to me through the generations. I won't tell you anything more. I want to see the surprised look on your face.
Can I open it like I want?
No, you must open it as it's supposed to be opened.
So I must find the key.
Possibly.
This is absurd. Why don't you just give me what you want to give me?
Because, as I already told you, I'm not really sure that you are you. I don't even know if you are the one I'm looking for. I can't trust you.
Well, what if I just take it away?
I'm aiming at you from a treetop 100 meters away from here. Dying is a disgusting experience, as you may know.
Are you Scarpetta?
I thought you were a man of culture. I'm Hans Christian Andersen, renowned Danish writer.
Very funny. Kovacs said you had something to do with the Vatican.
That's not completely true. Maybe in the past, but we'll talk about it when you open the box.
Why did you help Kovac in his investigation?
I did it in exchange for obtaining a certain symbol on the cover of the book. A symbol that's proven quite useful in luring you.
Your Danish sounds like Italian, like your surname.
Oh, and you certainly remember how Danish was pronounced in Hans Christian Andersen's days. Where I came from doesn't matter.
Aren't you going to help me?
What's the point of making up a game to put someone to the test if you then tell him what he's supposed to do?
I can't see a microphone or a loudspeaker, but you hear me and I hear you.
They're like the Emperor's new clothes. They're there, but nobody can see them. At least, not until you open the box. But then you'll be too busy with my surprise.
Good morning.
Shh. Good day. No make noise.
What are you looking at?
Look, bird. This hour more good. Park no noise. Me search more good.
Can I borrow those for a moment?
No, I sorry. No can.
What's the name of that bird?
Not no name your language. In mine is Grumusha.
That's Serbian. It means warbler.
That. Lawrence's warbler. You know Serbian and birdology.
No, well, maybe, but from a long time ago. I have a weird memory. How is it that you find the bird better when there's no noise?
Because sing. Not here. Sing beauty. More good any song. But sing rebounds. I know not tree.
So you like birds?
All animal. One time, small animal sacrifice for me. I shame for people many time. Never shame for animal.
Maybe you've seen a man on a tree with your binoculars?
No, I no see. But time see men do kisses among trees. Me shame. No say park boss.
Do you come to the park every day?
I work park. Garden work. I happy. Before, I security guard. Always problems. Violence. Violence is shame. I please change.
Where are you from?
Country exists no more. Me run. All lose.
Why did you escape from your country?
War. Friends, they killed. No stand fear and fled. But no shame. Life more important.
How many years ago did you leave your country?
23 years ago. But I no learn American. Speak little to people.
Do you want to go back to your country?
Nothing of me there. Only bad memory. Memory like sea. If away, splashes. If close, you sink.
The gardening cart is yours?
Park gives to park workers. Very practical.
And the image of the dog?
Best friend. He saved life.
What's the dog's name?
Spinel, like dog of Emir, Costa Rica. Cinema director of my country.
It's a spaniel, isn't it?
You know dogology?
Where's your dog now?
Up there, dog heaven. He died day before I go to America.
Oh, I'm sorry, my friend.
You good man. You friend animal. I lend binoculars. But small moment, okay?
No problem. I'll give them back to you in no time.
Quick, binocular gift. I hear birds sing.
There you go. Many thanks for the binoculars.
Okay, tell me if you want more time.
Knowledge, Cater. I've been searching for it all my life. Why do I speak and understand every language? Am I really the devil's son?
Is that the only thing that worries you?
You know I'm taking risks for you. If Hines or your husband find out...
You think my husband knows anything? Every time he tries to mount me and he doesn't get hard on me. He knows something's up, but he doesn't know why, or whom I spend my nights with. But it's not the nights I'm worried about.
I'm scared of Hines. The closer we get to our goal, the more obsessed he becomes.
Do you think he's losing his mind?
Not yet. The ritual of transmutation will be the first step towards what I've always longed for.
And yet you don't seem excited at all.
I'm tired of killing.
You were amazing in the last rituals. It's obvious you enjoy them.
That's the problem.
Why don't we run away today? To hell with my husband. Hines, the order, the ritual, everything.
I wish it was that easy. I've been looking for those coins for 10 years.
Then let's steal them.
I can't. If it wasn't for Hines, I'd never have read the Treaty of the Flesh. And that's what put us on their track. Without him, the Order wouldn't exist, and we would never have found the coins. I can't fail him now.
What about me?
I must leave you now, Cater. I can't make him wait today.
Nor me. Not forever.
Ines!
My good Vulcan. About time you showed up. Come here. Good Ursus and I have something to show you.
I hope Ursus hasn't beaten him too much. The last victim was in such a state that I couldn't even torture him.
Oh, don't worry. But it may take you some time to wake him up.
I'm sorry. I'm late. I overslept.
Don't worry. As long as you oversleep alone. As a deacon of the Holy Church, you can't afford the least scandal. And we can't always throw your whores into the well.
Today is the day. The key to absolute knowledge will be ours.
The key to immortality.
That's not what I seek.
I know, but remember, limitless life, limitless knowledge.
The entrance to the basement is open.
What? Open? Are you nuts, Ursus? Hurry, finish tying up the prisoner and stand guard at the chapel door. No one can come in or out but me, Vulcan, Sir Roderick, or his slutty wife. Good. Let's get to the important part. Prepare the prisoner as only you know how. Torture him, but save the best for the meeting of the Order. Try the same thing you did to the Saxon moron. The guests have come long and far. They'll be thirsty for the blood of our prisoner. The first transmuted being in history. The first immortal.
What? And what about Frey Seocan?
Oh, in the well. And this rascal was eavesdropping. I'll be in the workshop getting ready for the ritual. Do a good job. His cries will inspire me.
Tell me, Ines.
You called me that upstairs. Remember, we're not in public, my good Vulcan.
You're right, Lord Bile.
As of tomorrow, I will cease to pretend that I'm Father Hines, parish priest of St. Fergus Church in Inverloch, and you'll stop pretending you're Deacon Yaga.
How are you coming along with the ritual preparations?
There's a lot I must get ready for, my good Vulcan. We've reached the peak of over 2 decades of searching, and we cannot fail.
Do you think this time we'll get it right?
Sure. We only needed the coins. I've got the rest of the ingredients down. But I won't prepare the potion until the very last moment, right before the ritual.
Do you really think they're from the devil?
Without a doubt. You've seen the pentagrams on one of the sides.
The same symbols have been used with different meanings by different cultures.
And don't you think that Satan, Prince of the Cosmos, wouldn't claim the symbol that identifies him?
I don't doubt his power, but
Don't argue, Vulcan.
it's just that since Brother Siokan found the coins in an old Viking boat, maybe that should be our new destination. Maybe there we can find the civilization that wrote the Treaty of the Flesh.
Tomorrow, my good Vulcan, we'll be immortal. We won't need the book anymore.
But how much more knowledge can be hidden in there?
Oh, is there any higher knowledge than the one that allows you to reign over death?
According to what I read in the Treaty of the Flesh, 2 people can drink from a potion created with 1 coin.
Tell me something I don't know.
The kid will drink first. Who will drink second?
When we're sure it works, I'll drink. Then we'll prepare more potion with the second coin. You, my faithful helper, will drink from it. Then Sir Roderick.
Sir Roderick? Why him?
Without him, we wouldn't have this church, Vulcan. Nor an alibi. Nor anything else. He deserves it.
What would happen if we prepared the potion with the coin, but excluded one of the ingredients?
Which one?
The aim of salt and sulfur is to purify the soul before its return.
Without those ingredients, the drinker would come back with a contaminated soul.
A demon, a monster.
Interesting.
What would happen if we prepared the potion with the coin?
Which one?
Mercury ensures that the transmuted being comes back to life with his memory intact.
It would be horrible if we forgot to add mercury to our potion. But, as I'm sure you understand, I can't allow myself to make such a mistake.
What would happen if we prepared the potion with the coin?
Which one?
Iron is used to forge the soul again, and gold to make it come back to life.
I'm not sure what would happen if we skipped one of those.
A soulless being? Or perhaps the body wouldn't come back to life? What would happen if...
Which one?
According to the Treaty of the Flesh, fire is used to honor an unknown entity.
Satan.
I'm not that sure.
But I am. Plus, we need fire to melt the coin of judgment.
What would happen if we prepared the potion with the...
Which one?
I'd like to clarify something about the kid. I feel weird torturing a kid. Maybe we can find another volunteer.
I don't know what bothers me more, Vulcan. The sudden hint of a conscience within your dark soul, or your questioning of my orders.
We said we would not use servants of Sir Roderick as victims.
The kid was eavesdropping, Vulcan.
What will happen when the mother starts looking for him?
Oh, you're right. Oh well, luckily we're in no shortage of poison.
The kid is taking the place that Seokan deserved for finding the coins. He was one of ours, but we can't just get a random kid and make him immortal. He'll be too powerful.
Tell me something I don't know. He'll be tied until we prove the potion has worked and has no secondary effects. Then We'll throw him in the well, where he'll enjoy immortality without becoming a nuisance.
The kid is not easy to torture. I mean, I've never tortured such a tiny body. Hope I don't make a mistake.
Oh, I trust your skill, Vulcan.
I'll never understand why he can be so loyal to you while he still believes in the Christian God.
And remember, I saved his life. Some people value such a thing.
Maybe we don't need Ursus to mount guard at the church door. I close the door, take the key, and problem solved.
No, I'd rather have him there. Just in case Sir Roderick comes. I mean, Lord Behemoth.
Maybe we shouldn't have killed the Saxon moron.
You seem to think otherwise when you tortured him.
What if he served someone, and now they're looking for him?
He'd have confessed. Whom could he be serving?
The Inquisition.
Bah! If the Inquisition knew of our existence, they'd come with a small army instead of infiltrating a moron among our members.
It's very strange that our Spanish friend hasn't arrived yet. He's always the first one.
We'll never be thankful enough to him. It's a shame we must kill him tomorrow.
What?
We'll be immortal, Vulcan. We won't need anybody's money anymore. The Order of the Flesh will die tomorrow.
I don't trust Sir Roderick.
I do. Besides, we need him. There are some doors that no commoner can open, no matter how immortal he is.
My father was the Duke of Fuentenegra.
Your father is Satan. Miguel de Fuentenegra died in the dungeon I saved you from.
What will happen to Lady Katir?
That cold fish. I guess her legitimate master and husband, Lord Behemoth, will kill her tomorrow. Did you know? She can't even satisfy him anymore.
You turn the handle to separate the two boards as much as possible. Then you turn the handle in the opposite direction, so the nails pierce the flesh and deeply.
Don't kill me.
I won't hurt you. Calm down.
No, please.
Listen to me. I'm here to save you. But I need you to calm down.
I wasn't spying.
Think of your mother. She'll be looking for you.
What? My mother?
Now that you've calmed down, answer my questions, and I'll do whatever is in my hands to save you.
No. Save my mother.
She is not in danger. I said that so you would shut up. Do you know who I am?
You are Deacon Iago, Father Gines's helper. Sundays after Mass, you read books and tell legends to those of us who can't understand the written word.
Can you tell me which book I read to you?
Yes, Sir Iago. It's been months since you started reading us the Divine Comedy. But Dante, the Italian, I hope one day I can learn to read like you.
Do you remember any of the stories I told you?
Yes. My favorite one is that of Bertrand the Wizard.
Refresh my memory.
Bertrand, native to Languedoc in France, could move objects with his mind. The Inquisition accused him of sorcery and put a rope around his neck, but made sure his feet touched the ground so that he wouldn't choke. They cut off his right leg and flung it out in front of him. Show your power by attracting it back to you. Bertrand died 3 days later when his left leg failed. He never stopped staring at the right leg on the ground.
Are you sure it was the right leg that was cut off?
Is it that important?
What's your name?
Fergus Quinlan, sir. I was given that name because I was born on St. Fergus Day.
Hines told me you were spying on him.
I didn't want to, sir. I was hiding in that room because I didn't want to clean the Great Cauldron. They always make me do it, and I'm sorry. I didn't want to, sir.
What did you hear Hines saying?
I don't know, sir. I didn't understand a thing. He and Sir Roderick talked about coins, a potion, and the devil.
Now it's your turn to ask me.
I don't understand what's happening here at all, sir.
Father Hines and I are the founders of a satanic order that meets here in the basement of this church, the Order of the Flesh. If I fail at helping you escape, tonight, after torturing you for hours, we'll make you drink a certain transmutation potion. Then, we'll kill you. And then, you'll come back to life. Many years ago, I read several pages from a forbidden book that is now in the Vatican. One of those pages mentioned a potion that would transmute its drinker into a being able to overcome death. But among its ingredients, there was a golden coin with a strange symbol. Once a year, the night before the great hunt in honor of Saint Eden and Saint Alec, we meet here to offer sacrifices to Satan. But enough talking. I must find a way to get you out of here. Do me a favor. When you see me around here, shout as if I was tearing your soul out. Now, let's see if you can still reason. You've disappeared for some time now. Who may be looking for you?
Maybe Zachariah Gray, the kitchen boss. The one I clean for. My mother, probably not yet. She's the only one who tells me to hide and avoid some of the chores. But if she doesn't see me at night, she'll get really scared.
Do you understand everything I told you about this place? And what we do here?
Yes. Well, no. It was too much information.
The members of the Order of the Flesh are noblemen from all over Europe. The same ones that come to the annual hunt. They have funded our search for years. But this year, we'll finally be able to show them results. You'd have been safe if a monk called Siokan, who worked for the Order, hadn't found a couple of coins with a strange symbol a while ago. I still don't know how to help you escape, but I'll find a way soon. And when you escape, I'll say I've killed you and thrown you in the well. That way no one will ever look for you.
What about my mother?
I'll comfort her.
No, please.
Listen to me.
I wasn't No! No!
You remember Hines said I can enter and leave whenever I want, right? Yes, yes. I made that metal glove for you. You'd never use it against me, would you? I'll take that as a maybe not. That kid just doesn't know how to give in to torture. If he carries on like this, I don't know what I'm capable of.
This can't be happening.
What am I doing here? Give me a good reason.
Hines wants me to torture and kill a kid. The cook's son. But there's no way I'll do that.
Wait, you don't defy Hines for me, but you do for a dirty servant.
I already told you. I'm sick of killing. And I don't want the burden of a child's death upon me.
He's a servant. He leads and will lead a miserable life. You're taking nothing from him. Anyway, who cares?
I have more than one reason to save that kid. I have more than... He has your same eyes.
The kid?
And your hair. I can't kill someone who reminds me so much of you. Our kids could look like him.
Kids? You and me? That requires a certain level of commitment. Much more than anything you've shown me. Anyway, who cares?
When the Inquisition captured me as a child, it was the death of another child, also a servant's son, that helped me escape. Whether it's God's or the devil's doing, it's only fair that I pay back the favor by saving this kid's life.
One death more or less is not going to tip the scale. Anyway, who cares?
Are the guests arriving?
It seems that Don Guzman arrived during the night with a lot of servants.
I hate it when members of the Order come with such a large entourage. The more servants, the higher the risk of someone learning about the Order. Have you seen your husband?
Yes, he's in a terribly bad mood. I guess none of his whores could give him a hard-on. He's forbidden access to the castle to anybody but the guests and their entourage.
Yes, I know. Not even the church deacon and founder of the Order. What I'm giving you is not easy to craft. I'd never worked with gold in such a clean, detailed fashion. And the inscription. I copied the idea from St. Alistair McNair.
I don't know what to say.
Tomorrow, during the hunt, we'll run away together. But first, I need to save that kid. Please, help me.
You wanted the cape, didn't you?
I need your cape to save the kid. Hide in one of those confessionals once the kid escapes. I'll tell Hines I killed him accidentally. He'll tell Ursus to search for a new victim. And you'll be able to return to the castle.
And tomorrow we will be free?
Tomorrow. Your leg. It's bleeding, isn't it? Well,
I'd say it is. Wait. Are you having one of those days? Is that your secret? Just out of the blue. How many years have gone by since Hines forbade you from hurting yourself? Maybe I should tell him? Or are you going to give me whatever it is you're hiding? Good morning, good man.
At your service, sir.
They seem really heavy.
You're mad. They're empty. You know it's heavy. It's this damn hangover in my head. Oh, I can't even lift it. So Roderick, God save him, for many years, forced me to drink 6 glasses in a row before buying the goods.
Maybe he fears someone will poison him.
Are you mad? Who could be so evil? Anyway, I feel horrible today. Can I take a nap?
What do you transport?
What am I transporting? Delicious wine from Wiesenlachen, brewed at St. Mungo's Abbey. But of course you know the story. When St. Imlin travelled through Wiesenlachen, he asked the girl for water. She didn't want to give him any because the plague haunted the village. But then St. Imlin insisted, so she gave him the water, which she transformed miraculously into wine, and he drank happily, and he had a hangover.
And he died, not so miraculously, the very next day.
But details.
I think I saw you walking around the lake last night. What were you looking for?
I was really looking to get a breath of fresh air. After selling some of my goods to Sir Roderick, I was a bit dizzy. But at the same time, I was looking for stench in the cave. You remember the St. Columbian, the feet of the monstrous demon on the shores of Black Ness. It seems that the stench betrayed him.
And you found a similar stench here?
You're crazy. You can only breathe goodness here. I was waiting to find some pagan devil like that bile. When I knew I was coming here, most of my fathers insisted I look for St. Phelan's cave.
Right. I've looked for it too. In vain.
What? Same as me. The so-called dizziness went away, but I fell asleep on a rock. A lovely night, out in the open. If it was winter, I'd be dead. I feel like shit today.
Will you stay tomorrow for the hunt?
I'd love to. I'm a devotee of St. Aidan and St. Ari. Plus, I heard that noblemen from all across Europe are coming. But as soon as I get all these barrels in the cart, I'm going to go back to St. Mungo.
No, please. Have mercy.
Fergus, put this on. It's time to get you out of here. We'll make Ursus believe that you're Cater and that you're sick. When you're inside the keg and the cart starts moving, say 100 Hail Marys, go deep into the woods, and walk all the way to Aberdeen. I will give you something extremely valuable. Sell it and embark on a ship to Europe.
I don't care what you did before, Deacon Iago. You're a good man.
Don't be stupid.
Come with me. We'll go to the Vatican and convince the Pope to burn that cursed book.
No. I must finish something, and make sure they don't follow you. But when the bastard fell, he grabbed my medallion and took it with him deep into the well.
I'm sorry, my good Vulcan. I'm so sorry.
I'll forge a new one. Don't worry.
No, I'm sorry for you. Ursus! Please forgive my little trick, Vulcan. You betrayed me.
I didn't mean to betray you. I got carried away. I threw him in the well because...
Stop, please. Maybe you'll be glad to know that I didn't play fair myself. You were growing too distant. I had to see just how much. And you didn't pass the test. Your fling with Lady Katia, your disdain for our benefactor, Sir Roderick, your arrogance, and now, your betrayal. You must become my faithful disciple once more.
Never. I hate you.
You will do it. You will. You'll take the child's place in the ritual. You will drink the transmutation potion, die, and be reborn beside me. And you know why, don't you?
You'll take out the mercury, so that I will return with no memories.
Worry not. I will be waiting for you. I will embrace you and remind you that you are my faithful son. You will serve me for all eternity. As of tomorrow, once we are transmuted, we will recover the Treaty of the Flesh, and you will translate it in full for me. I am certain that it hides even more powerful secrets. The world will be ours. My good Vulcan.
What about the boy?
We have more urgent business today, but we'll find him. I may even grant you the honor of killing him. We have all the time in the world.
Deacon Iago?
Huh? Who are you?
Allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Gabriele Scarpetta, last remaining guardian of the Order of Iago.
I'd never heard of the Order of Iago before.
It's a secret reserved for the custodians of the treaty, Fergus Quinlan's successors. Another name that should ring a bell. The order was established in 1534 by mandate of the Pope, and the first custodian of the Treaty of the Flesh was Fergus Quinlan himself.
To what extent is it secret?
Pope Clement VII himself decided that no other pope should ever know of its existence. The poor souls have enough as it is, as I'm sure the current pope could tell you. The Order of Iago has a double aim. Finding he who gave his name to the Order so as to give him the Treaty of the Flesh, or protecting the book at all costs.
It's amazing that Fergus made it that far.
Our founder must have been a man of formidable spirit. A servant who fled and then managed to convince a pope and to protect the treaty until dying of old age in the Vatican.
I assume it was Fergus who ordered that I receive the treaty.
And right you are.
Why me? He knew my past.
Because you accepted dying for him, I suppose. There are entire religions based on such trifles, or so they say.
How was Fergus so sure that the transmutation potion had worked, and that I would survive for centuries to come?
Our founder returned to the place where he met you years before and heard a legend. That of the ghost of Deacon Iago, who rose from the church's ashes screaming, "Who am I?" and disappeared into the woods, never to be seen again.
And no one searched for me until now?
He did, all of his life, to no avail. And little by little, his successors stopped looking for you as well.
Kovac said that you were his, informant? He told me that you'd given him information for his book.
The bare minimum to convince him of placing the Treaty of the Flesh on the cover of his book. I had to lure you somehow.
He said that you had contacted him in the Vatican.
As did all my predecessors every time someone asked about the Treaty of the Flesh. It didn't take me long to realize it couldn't be you, although it did turn out to be very useful in finding you.
You seem very sure of my identity.
Of course. Your phone call, the evidence, the portrait. Everything leads me to you.
You bugged Kovac's telephone, and that's how you found me.
True. And the next morning, I tried to do the same with your cell phone. Theft is easy first thing in the morning. People are asleep and unsuspecting. But to my surprise, I sooner realized that someone had beat me to it. Your SIM card had been cloned. I wouldn't turn it on if I were you. Otherwise, whoever did this will know your location.
Thanks. I guess. Wait a second. You still haven't said where the treaty is. Is it still in the Vatican?
No, it was relocated long ago.
Where was it in the Vatican?
Before the Order was established, it was in the Vatican's secret archives, alongside hundreds of forbidden books. But thanks to our founder, it was moved to a secret vault within the actual archives, and protected by means of an entry mechanism that he designed with you in mind.
Why did they move it?
During the pontificate of Pope Pius VI, the papacy faced several scandals. Embezzlement, theft, schemes within the organization itself. The custodian of the treaty convinced himself that the Vatican was no longer a safe place.
Where is it now?
In 1786, one of my predecessors hid the book in the catacombs of a city that was transferring the skeletons of its cemeteries to those very same catacombs. There, they recreated the same entry mechanism that the founder had designed for you.
That can't be. They took it to Paris? My Paris?
And there it still lies. Look for the Triskelion in the tunnels, and you will find the Treaty of the Flesh. Goodbye, Deacon Iago.
Wait, won't you be traveling with me?
No. I am free of my burden at last. The Order of Iago dies today. You will never see me again.
I still have questions I'd like to ask you. I'd never heard of the Order of...
It's a secret, reserved for another name that should ring a bell.
It's amazing that Fergus made it that far.
Our fast serve.
Kovac said... You seem very...
Of course.
But what about those tests in the hotel room? And here?
One can never be sure enough. I've tested your intelligence, your perseverance, your talent for languages, even your humanity. You, empathy for me, my friend Dog Die.
You left a portrait of me under a bench. When did you have it made?
In 1537, but it wasn't me. At that same time, Michelangelo was painting the Last Judgment on the Sistine Chapel. Our founder convinced him of sketching a facial composite with every detail he remembered of you.
So why is the Order coming back for me now?
As Benedict XVI said, we live under the dictatorship of absolute relativism. In a world like ours, it's hard to find someone who will dedicate their life to such a task. I'm growing old and have yet to find a successor. On the other hand, people are increasingly interested in the book from the Vatican, like Kovac himself.
You seem very...
Of course.
Thank you for everything, Scarpetta. I will find the book and dedicate my life to protecting its secret.
I don't doubt it.
Then why don't you look happy about it?
Don't you realize that your life gains meaning, and that my life loses it? May God be with you, Deacon Iago. It has been an honor to meet you.
Well...
The restoration is...
Say one more word and there's no deal. I'm leaving in 4 hours and I don't have time to waste. Shit! piece of shit. Anyway, Mrs. Yesterday...
Yes?
The pictures didn't lie. Neither did the certificate. It's a magnificent sculpture. Now let's talk about the price. Your husband was very clear. He asked for 400,000 euros, more than what it's worth. 100,000 euros, that's my offer. And not a cent more of your continental currency.
I don't care what my husband said. 900,000 euros or no deal.
No way. 200,000 euros.
800.
300.
700.
400.
600.
500.
Sold.
You'll find a check for 500,000 euros in this envelope. And don't give me that look. I've been haggling for years. I'll send my men to pick up the piece this afternoon. I gave a card to your husband. I'll activate it to show the phone number if he needs to call. It's been a pleasure meeting you, Mrs. Yesterday. We should meet someday when I'm back in Paris. We have so much in common.
Are you sure this is where we're supposed to meet?
Sure, Choke. Do you want me to phone her?
Hi, Boris.
Ha! You see? Happy birthday, Mole!
Hi, John.
Hey, take a look at this. Maybe you've seen this symbol in the catacombs?
I think I have. It's pretty far in one of the sections tourists never see.
Cool. Can you take us there?
Sure, once we've clarified something.
Boris said it wouldn't be cheap.
2,000. If the catacombs catch us, you better pay my fine or else you'll face the consequences. If it's too expensive for you, good luck finding someone who knows the tunnels like I do. Plus, who knows climbing and who doesn't give a damn about the law.
All right.
Let's hurry. It's at the end of that gallery. I'll stand guard here. If the catacombs come, I'll lure them away while you escape down this tunnel. If you need me, point here with this.
Are you sure it was the right leg that was cut off?
Is it that important?
What's the matter? Problem?
Yeah, what I'm looking for may be beyond the fence. Do you know how to open it?
Nope. I tried once, but who cares?
I know you don't talk a lot to Pauline, but has she told you anything these past few days?
Pauline? To me? No, come on. We weren't close at all in the old days, and it's rained a lot since then. Moreover, the group gave me the cold shoulder when I joined the Catacops, but Pauline had already left before that.
Thanks for the headlights.
I didn't tell Boris to bring them because, well, it's obvious. But then I bought them because Boris is just not obvious.
You said that the Catacombs police will come in...
1 hour, maybe less. That is in case they haven't changed the schedule since I left.
Why did you join the Catacombs?
Money. I know. Bizarre for someone who did the same kind of things that Pauline did as a teen. The rest of the gang found it weird too. Fuck them, big time.
Boris told me they kicked you out of the Catacombs.
Yeah, some things never change, like me. What did change was the nose of the cop who messed with me.
Are you sure you haven't seen the medallion symbol in any other place?
Not at all, but this is the only place I noticed it. And I know the tunnels like the palm of my hand. Okay, the Catacops will be patrolling the area you're searching in a little more than...
Boris told me that you work as a tourist guide here in the Catacombs.
Always answering the same stupid questions.
So the skeletons weren't here originally?
Stupid question number 1. They brought them here between 1786 and 1788 because some Paris cemeteries were overcrowded. Parisians love to die beyond their means.
What do the Nazis have to do with these tunnels?
Stupid question number 2. But anyway, those bastards built a subterranean bunker among the tunnels, some 6 kilometers away from here. The cool thing is, they didn't know that the resistance was using the very same tunnels to escape.
They celebrated black masses here?
Stupid question number 3. Congratulations. But yeah, there are some remains in some of the tunnels.
You didn't find a Y-shaped symbol among them?
No, no way.
Which joke do you mean?
Hey look, it's my grandpa. Always the same lunatic with the same nonsense. The worst thing, it always works. People laugh their asses off.
I'm certain that we have to cross that fence, but I just can't find the way. Can you help me?
Sure, Choke. In a jiffy. Just gotta finish something first.
You're staring at that skull.
It's my grandpa. I'm asking him if he knows where my Danny is.
You don't need to ask that skull. I can tell you what happened. Everybody can.
No, you weren't there when it happened. Nor were I. I was late. But Grandpa is in heaven. He can see everything.
So your grandpa is talking to you?
Not right now. He's going to ask some other dead guys, just in case someone was there when Cadway collapsed. I sure hope he finds someone who can tell him where Danny is.
Dude, they moved the skeletons here in the 18th century, and they were already old. He can't be your grandfather.
Then he's my super mega great grandpa. Who cares?
Are you getting used to that light?
Sure. Why do you ask? Now I'm afraid it'll go out. But luckily, I have the lighter that you gave me at Cadway.
I don't remember giving you a lighter in Cadway.
How typical. You found it brand new and gave it to me, saying it was the light of truth. I'm keeping it like a golden treasure.
Can you lend me the lighter?
No. What if the headlight dies?
That headlight will not burn out easily.
How do you know that?
You're so close to the wall that you're just lighting a tiny space. That saves a lot of energy.
Come on, Choke. I'm not taking stupid pills, you know?
Oops, sorry.
You're sure the light won't go out?
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay, I believe you.
Are you sure Pauline didn't tell you where she was going?
Again, no. As if she told me anything. I saw her this morning when Baxter came to pay a lot for that Japanese statue.
Thanks for arranging things with Mole.
As soon as you said catacombs, she came to my mind. But not just my mind. Ever since I saw her at that party, she affects another part of me too. Happy birthday. But now I'm too busy to think with that other place.
These pivots on the ground, I'm trying to raise them up. My guess is that if you pass a rope through the rings on the well, then we'd have sort of a handrail for me to grab onto.
Okay, let's hurry. I can, but I won't. I never cross over an abyss if I don't know what's below. Find another solution, or just give it up.
Can you lend me the lighter?
Okay. But if you lose it, don't blame me for lending it to you.